You are now tuned into Music or Radio. Sit back and enjoy this video. Today we're talking about Billie Eilish and her album Hit Me Hard and Soft. One thing about Billie and Phineas is that they're able to capture sound in a immersive way. You're bound to feel through the instrumental or the lyrics, and together it's beautiful art. What I like though is Billie's execution, from not determining a lead single and having it just naturally play out. At that point, I'd say she understands that once the music gets out, it belongs to the fans. Skinny is acoustic based, and Billie talks about falling in love and how getting to 21 was a journey. She lost weight, and people think that she looks better now, but she loves who she was before and still thinks that's the real her. In the rest of the beat drops, after that little update, she says she still cries, and maybe she's humanizing herself here. Growing up in the spotlight through her teenage years, she wonders if she's acting her age. Maybe she was in a position of having to mature, and now that she's at that age of maturing, the question is valid. Skinny as the intro, I feel like, takes us into Billie's headspace. Her singing has went up another level. The violins, though, are harmonizing in a way that it's telling to me that we're about to unfold more, and we're only on the first song. Lunch is the space guitar heavy jam choir song. Billie is playing on her words by saying that she'd eat the girl for lunch. It more or less speaks on wanting this girl for herself. It switches from this pop melodic sound serenaded by the electric guitar, and then we get the bass guitar, and then it starts to sound electronic at about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And again, the electric guitar. Chihiro is funk electronic, but in a melodic mid-tempo way. This song kind of echoes in a way that it plays in a blue room. It encapsulates the album cover really well. When she sings From Me, it sounds like she's falling out the door, and as the song progresses, the fall gets deeper. At around 2 minutes and 56 seconds into the song, the beat gets lighter, like the sun is rising, and maybe she's being pulled out the water and her fall is broken. Birds of a Feather is like a song of a bond that can't and shouldn't be broken. Billie is claiming this person to be hers, despite her thinking that she would be better alone. She's allowing this love to take over her completely. Wildflower has been circulating the internet, and the fans have been loving it since it came out. This acoustic song explores love that goes with the guilt of being with a friend's ex. Billie's questioning if she should even be where she is. I think more than anything, she's torn between knowing the pain that the friend felt, and should the guy or the person they were with is the one to inflict the pain, then I see how she might be conflicted. On the melody though, it gives the storytelling more depth, and the guitar complements Billie's voice. The greatest starts out slow tempo. The first two intro verses explore how Billie's subject only seems to be into Billie on a service level basis. She realizes that she's giving more and it's one-sided. The song goes into more depth, and when the beat drops into this rock and roll yet mid-tempo melody, and she belts, making it the perfect song for an 80s themed movie where a character breaks through a struggle. And with Billie, it's loving someone with no reciprocation. L'amour de ma vie has Billie confessing to a lie she told. She says that she lied about saying the subject was the love of her life. The flow of her voice plays into this confessional so well that it carries the song, and without the instrumental, they would captivate the audience's attention when performed live. The diner could be played in an underground party, or it could add to cinematic value, but as a consumer of music, it didn't add anything to the album. But should you have listened to the album, how do you think the song added to the project? Bittersweet gives me Red Room vibes. It also sounds like Billie is talking about fame or her fans in a way that she says that she can't get attached to either, and how the price of fame has put her in a position of being careful of what she does or says. At around 1 minute and 40 seconds, the beat switches and it's like we're tiptoeing. Something seems to have caught Billie's attention and she wants to explore it further. Blue sounds like breaking out of somewhat of an illusion that Billie has to break out of. In the lines, I tried to live in black and white, but I'm so blue. It sounds like she was trying to box herself into something she wasn't, and when she realized that that's what she is, she's had to accept her true form. At 2 minutes and 17 seconds, the song goes slower, her vocal pitch goes a bit higher. She sees the subject for who they are. She's telling someone else's story to understand why they are the way that they are. Music videos. The Lunch music video has these 90s grunge magazine photos on them, and Billie looks like she's part of a boy band in my head, and she's engaging with the camera and kind of giving these bedroom eyes between scenes. I like how she's playing on the whole lunch word by eating foods that you expect to be eaten during lunch. The camera is also playing on the thirst trap concept by showing us her face and hands. My favorite though is when the piano is prominent and Billie imitates it. Birds of a feather is set in an office space. Billie is sitting in the middle of the room. The wind or a conditioner is blowing in her direction, and at some point she's not in control of her limbs and her hands move to a specific melody in the song. The chair then proceeds to also move to its own accord, pulling her along. Upon falling though, she moves to her own accord, and the video just switches around her moving on her own accord and not. The Chihiro music video begins with Billie closing multiple doors before she enters one in the dimly lit hallway. Upon climbing the stairs, she is in another hallway. She sees a man and they seem to be in an argument before he disappears. For some reason, the room looked like a dancing studio in a school. My favorite part of this video though is when there's this sort of transition from her argument with this man and we see trees, the streets and buildings before the video focuses on her again. When she runs from this man and they fall, Billie gains the upper hand and the scene switches and we basically see the album cover as footage. That's exactly what I thought when I listened to the song before seeing the music video. Like, that part of the song just encapsulates Billie falling into the ocean. The first 5 singles of this album are my ultimate favorite. The little things from the ad-libs, the backing vocals captured the message. The belting created this heart-wrenching feeling of anticipation, and this is my favorite Billie album so far. Thank you for watching. This is Music Girl signing out.